This episode of Uraga Garifuna is dedicated to a son, brother, uncle, cousin, friend, husband, and father, Mr. Harris Marcial Lucas. It was 2 years ago on this day that Harris transitioned to heaven and began serving in the home of God in the prestigious role of an angel. May Harris rest in peace, and may his beautiful soul rise in glory. Paranda music is one of the main Garifuna music genres. It is the only traditional drumbeat and song genre in the Garifuna culture to employ the guitar. The sweet and soulful sound is used to serenade, deliver solemn social commentary, and harmoniously donate stories from generation to generation. Paranda in its art form is rarely heard outside of Garifuna communities. The savior and king of Paranda music was the late Paranda Man, who was born in Punta Gorda, Belize in the 1920s. At the forefront and torch bearers of Paranda music is a generation that includes Clayton C. Williams, Garifuna Parandero, hailing from the beautiful village of Ugada, Hopkins, Belize. In this episode of Uraga Garifuna, we will sit down with author and award-winning musician, the Paranda Man, Clayton C. Williams, to get an intimate look into his musical journey and his noble choice to continue blazing the pathway for Paranda music.
See Will.
Yeah.
The Paranda Man. We're here in Prospect Park in New York City, Brooklyn, New York to be exactly with. Again, the young Paranda Man, Mr. Clayton Williams. See Wills. Tell us a little bit about yourself. See Wills, again, in the Parandera world. See Wills, again I would say probably top 3, top 2, maybe the number 1 Parandera right now in the Paranda world. He's a very prominent Garifuna artist out of Belize. And we're here to, learn a little bit more about Seawills. He'll tell us about himself. Seawills, tell us about yourself, man. Where you from? How you grew up? Take us a little bit into who you are.
Yeah. So my name Clayton Williams, stage name Seawills. Born in Dangwega town, raised in Hopkins village all my life in Hopkins. 29 years old, young Garifuna Parandero. I'm doing Garifuna music now quite some while. From young, I started to play Garifuna drums at the Leatherhead Drumming School in Hopkins. That's where I learned how to play Garifuna drum to start my Garifuna music career. And later on, I learned how to play a guitar thanks to YouTube University. That's where I learned how to play a guitar, and now I play a guitar and also play the drums.
Tell us about how did you again, like you said, you drumming school, YouTube University taught you how to play the guitar. What drew you towards Paranda? There are some very prominent. Paranda Man being the king of Paranda. What drew you towards Paranda and not any other genre?
Well, to me, listening to the authentic Garifuna drums and the singing, listening to the elders play, listening to guys like Paul Nabor, Andy Palacio, Aurelio Martinez. To me, I was like, I was so close to the music that I love Paranda so much. I wanted to be a parandero. So the moment I got a guitar, I know a parandero always plays a guitar and sing. So for me, I had to learn the guitar in order to become a parandero, and that's what I did. You know, the music to me, from playing from young days, being a lead singer in my group, I really loved the traditional songs and, you know, paranda, the soulful songs. That's what drew me more towards the genre, paranda.
You used to participate in Battle of the Drums before you
Yes.
became this huge artist. You used to go to Battle of the Drums, and you took a team from Hopkins, and I believe you guys
Yeah,
won back to back,
2011.
right? Let's talk about that.
2011.
Yeah, let's talk about that a little bit.
So we went to the Battle of the Drums 2 years, 3 years straight. The first year, we got third place. And the second year, which was 2011, we became number one. Levy had drummers from Hopkins. I was a part of that group. Myself and Warren and my brother, also Bukwa. So we took that year, and the following year, you know, yeah, we came back again, and you know, Battle of the Drums has always been there. It was always a great time to see different drummers and different groups from all over, no? So for us, becoming a winner at Battle of the Drums, it meant a lot for the group and to myself.
And is it after then that you again, your prominence in the art and in the artistry world and the singing world, is it after then that you kind of took off?
2014 was when I started singing my own songs, which I made my first song, which is Garifuna Nuguya. Also one of my biggest songs up to now. That song was recorded in 2014. So this was 3 years after the Battle of the Drums. Like I said, I was already doing lead singing with the drumming group, you know, learning more of the songs and then starting to write my own music after that.
Garifuna Nuguya, a very powerful, boldful, strong song, man. Whenever you sing that song, and if you are of the Garifuna descent, you feel very proud, man. Garifuna excellence at its best. Talk about Garifuna Nuguya, man. How did you went about composing that song? Take us into that creative space of Garifuna Nuguya.
So Garifuna Nuguya, it started one night. I believe I had some kind of dream, you know, and this is when I'm just learning how to write my own music. I was just learning the guitar as well. I only knew a couple of chords, how to play this, how to play, but the melodies came to me. Oh, Garifuna Nuguya. I woke up 2 a.m. in the morning, starting to put this song together. And my mom, every night while playing guitar, trying to write and work on this song, my mom is like, Mom will give you stuff. She's like, if I'm not in bed as yet, I'm up playing guitar. Yeah, Mom will give you stuff, my mom would say. So, you know, this song was made during those times, really learning the guitar and getting these melodies. And, you know, so Garifuna Nuguya is a powerful song. Some people say it's a Garifuna anthem.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
It's a
yeah.
big song, big song.
I refer to it as Garifuna excellence.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Whenever I listen to it, the pride just, it just seeps out of my soul. It's a very, you know, it's a huge song. And again, if you want to check out Garifuna Nuguya, you could check it out. It's on YouTube and every other stream.
We just passed over 1 million streams on YouTube, and it's still streaming, one of my top streaming songs up to now.
Congratulations on that, Seawills. Garifuna Nuguya is one of your biggest songs, but you have also some other huge hits out there, man. Let's talk about those other huge hits, man.
We got Wafedu, we got Sereme, it's a lot of beautiful songs, you know. And I released my EP album, that was last year, 2020, December. That was my latest project. It was my EP. I did a 5-track EP during COVID, actually. And during the pandemic, it gave me more time to learn. Now I record my own self. I do a lot of my own work now because during the pandemic, I wasn't out like that. We couldn't go out to perform or anything. So that gave me a lot of time to really learn and work on my craft. So I released the EP album right after that, the end of 2020.
When was it released?
December 18th on my birthday last year, 2020. This EP features songs with Sheldon Petillo and also Stick the Artist. So I did most of the work, like I said, at home, and then sending work to different producers to put it together. Thanks to Big Kev, one of the major producers on that last project. And thanks to everybody that was a part of it.
Nice, nice. This is so December 18th. So in terms of going forward for your music, going into looking into the future, again, what is it that what is it that you have planned? Like, what is it that you're?
So right now, I just started to work on my third album, which will be a full complete album. This one will be a little bit different. I want to bring in the authentic Garifuna music, the drums, the guitars, that real authentic Garifuna music. So this new project will be something like that. And I hope to release it sometime next year, 2022.
So right now you're working on a new album.
Yes, yes.
Like I said, the culture is very proud of you. Battle of the Drums is very proud of you. Tell us about where people could find you, bro.
So online, on all streaming platforms, you can find my music: Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, everywhere. Go check out my YouTube page, which I post different videos, not only about the music. I show the behind the scenes, how I do my recordings and stuff like that. So Clayton Williams on YouTube. Make sure you guys go subscribe. Help us push the music, get it out there to different ears. And also check me out on Facebook, Clayton Williams Music. Go like my page on Instagram. I am Clayton Williams.
All right. So again, C-Wills is on all streaming platform. He's on YouTube. Clayton Williams. He's on Instagram and he's on Facebook. So again, support, man. Like C-Wills says, we got to collaborate. We got a partnership, and we got to, and that's the only way we're going to be able. One of the crucial ways we're going to be able to push not only the music forward, but we're also going to be able to push the culture forward.
In this segment, the Paranda Man himself, C-Wills, will gift us with his talent. Kamo, C-Wills.
And I think we got to show the folks, how talented your talent. I know you could play the primero, you could play the segundo, and you could also play the guitar, and you could also play the cicera. So watch out. Make me show them, see.
Orale, primero, órale. Abaira hule ira hule. Abaira hule ira hule. Anadilo linasio Garifuna. Abaira hule ira hule. Abaira hule ira hule. Anadilo linasio Garifuna. Lumage yuragidina. Lumage yuragidina. Garifuna yanuabe kagubunu. Oh, Garifuna nuguya. Oh, Garifuna nuguya. Oh, Garifuna nuguya. Garifuna nuguya. Ah, yeah.
Oh. See, Wills? Thinking the Abu Brawe.
Salame.
This brings us to the conclusion of this episode and also the conclusion of Season 1 of Uraga Garifuna. As a result of your loyal support and engagement, Season 1 was a huge success. In that spirit, we are delighted to announce that there will be Season 2 of Uraga Garifuna. The production team has begun preparation for Season 2, and it is expected to commence in March of 2022. Once again, a pleasant thank you to our viewers and supporters, and we look forward to re-engaging you with new content in March of 2022. Happy holidays and a happy new year in advance from the Battle of the Drums.